All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is you're going to go to your Team Beachbody website. And everyone, so when you sign into your when you sign in, just so you guys know, your teambeachbody.com website is the website that all your customers, when you have sign a customer, they have the exact same website that you do. The only difference is that you have like a Coach Online office now. Hey, Brittany. I don't know why this isn't going. Okay. Why my thing's not going? Let me just sign in here. Why is this not working? One second. Is anyone else having trouble getting into their Team Beachbody today because of the Max Insanity? Did anyone have trouble?
I was just on it. I didn't have any trouble.
You didn't?
What's going on? I didn't.
You did what? You didn't? Not sure what's not letting me in.
No, I was on and it signed right on.
All right, well, I guess I'm not going to be able to go over this because it's not letting me in. Oh, here we go. It's being weird. Usually when they launch a new program, things get like a little bit backed up. All right. So when you log in, the first thing you want to do is you want to, Brittany, do you want to just quickly introduce yourself? Because they already did. I don't know if you can hear me. Brittany? I don't think she can hear me. I don't think she can hear me. Let me see if she's on chat. I don't think she can hear me. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just keep going. So the first thing that you want to do is, Catherine, I don't know if you've done this yet, is you have your dashboard, and this is where you're going to edit your profile. So your profile is something that you have to set up just one time, because in the future, Beachbody, when you become an Emerald coach, which I'm going to explain, Beachbody gives you free customers. So you want to make sure that you go to your dashboard and then you edit your profile so that you have at least your bio. And if you're just on your fitness journey and you just started, you can still say that in your bio. Like mine. Okay. Mine says, like, I'm a mom, I'm trying to get back into shape after having my 2 kids, and I'm using, now I'm a coach, stay accountable and help others. Something like really simple like that. And then you just put in your before and your after photo. So it's under my dashboard and then basic info. Sorry, my things.
Okay.
So you can write that down.
I think I like barely started it, but.
Okay. So I would just finish that.
I was going and reading other people's.
Yeah, there you go. All right, the next thing I'm going to go into is your coach and then your Coach Online office. So your Coach Online office is where you're going to set up your EFT, so your bank account. So Beachbody has it set up so that if somebody purchases something through you, the week cycle goes Wednesday to Wednesday. So if somebody purchases something from you from last Wednesday or tomorrow, this next Wednesday, you find out on Thursday what you get paid, and Beachbody does a direct deposit the following Thursday into your bank account. So there's it's called My EFT. I think there's like 1,000 people probably on here trying to.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
It's not letting me in. So you're going to want to go to, it's called My Business, My EFT. And then you're going to want to fill out your, make sure that it goes to a direct deposit. So I'm going to skip this website thing since it's not working. And I'm just going to go straight to 7-day quick start. All right. So I think that I've sent all of you this 7-day quick start. And if I haven't, then just let me know because I can send it to you. But this is basically, this is an interactive PDF guide. And I know I've told Kelly and Brittany that you can write in it. And you're going to want to put down your coach ID. And if you don't know what your coach ID is, I can send that to you. Or it's in your online office. And then your 3 websites that Beachbody gives you, you can write in here. It's beachbodycoach.com and then your screen name. So my screen name is Annie Wallace. So these are my 3 websites that Beachbody gives me. So if somebody asks me, you know, I want to take a look at your website or can you show me it, I can just give them this direct link and then it will send them to my specific website. And if they order anything, then it will go right through me as a coach. And then if they have questions about Shakeology or my Ultimate Reset. So the Ultimate Reset is like a 21-day clean eating program. I've done it. I lost like 14 pounds in 21 days. It's kind of like, it's like all natural. So you take supplements, but you can learn more about it on that. So this is your support team. So I'm your personally sponsored coach. I know, Kelly, your sister is yours. So you would probably see me listed as your upline diamond coach. And then most all of you,
Right.
my star diamond coach is Beth Reelman. And that's my mom. So if you ever want to get a hold of her, I'll just tell you where to go to her. But all of us, she's in the coach group. And, you know, if you ever want to get a hold of us, we're all on Facebook too. This corporate support team, this is the coach online coach relations number. So you can save this number in your phone. I call them about like Shakeology order. I call them about any like frequently asked questions I have. If I have a question about an order that a customer purchased. And then this is their coach relations. So you can email them as well. I know, Kelly, I don't know. So when you become a coach, just so that you guys know, when you order a challenge pack, Beachbody also enrolls you in a club membership. And and what the club membership is it's an enhanced Team Beachbody website. So you get like a meal planner. So you can put in like what your workout is. Like you could put in PIO, like how much you weigh, what your height is. And the meal plan wizard will like shoot out an entire week's worth of recipes for you and a meal plan. So, and then you can also talk to celebrity trainers. They have like live events. For that, they automatically assign you it with the club. So you get it for free the first month. But I would call Coach Relations and tell them that if you don't want to continue using the club, just to call them and they'll cancel it for you. You do need the club when you start to get customers from Beachbody. And basically it's $39.95 every 3 months. And so it's sort of I use it a lot for my customers because they ask me for meal plans, and you guys can check it out too. But you do not need to have the club if you are not an Emerald coach, which enables you to get customer leads from Beachbody. So just so you guys know that. But some people really do like it. Our customers can get a club membership. So if they don't want to, they can, obviously sign up to be a coach to get the 25% discount. It's like the best deal anybody can get. Or they can sign up for the club membership. And as a customer, when they get the club, they get 10% off any product or anything that they use. And then they get the feature of the meal plan and all of that. The 3 vital behaviors of a Beachbody coach is obviously our number one thing is invite. So we invite people as much as possible. Every day we join them to our Beachbody challenge group. So our free group. So the way that we do it with Team Boom is we offer, maybe friends or family or people that we know on Facebook or we're talking to. we invite them just to go to our free fitness group. You know, you could say something like, hey, I'm really new to this whole fitness thing, and I'm in this free group and it's helping me stay accountable. And I was wondering if you wanted to join with me. So something as simple as that. That's how I kind of addressed my invites when I started, because I wasn't at my all-time, I was just beginning my fitness journey. So you can invite them into our free group, or you can invite them into one of our challenge groups, which would be like the PIO after the pie. So you probably have seen scripts about that, like an invite that's specifically inviting someone into those groups. And we'll go over that. But really, the way that you're going to grow your business is by inviting every single day. So you can do it in person, you can do it through social media. And I typically do it a lot through social media. Or, you know, people that I see, they might ask me questions, and I'll show you guys how to do that. So number 2 is being approved for the product and using the programs in Shakeology. If you're not using the programs in Shakeology and sort of sharing your journey, then it's, people obviously aren't going to join you if you're not sort of doing the programs in Shakeology as well. So it's not about sales at all. It's all about sharing your fitness journey. You know, people might join your fitness group and they don't have to be at their ideal weight. They don't have to necessarily be doing a Beachbody program every single day. They could be, doing any like CrossFit or, hiking or whatever, to join one of our fitness groups. But you really want to be a product of the product, and that way they'll start to follow your journey. The third is personal development. So I was like really against personal development when I first started, but this is probably the most vital skill that I do every single day is I read or I listen to audio about, and they have a Success on Demand in the online office. It's a completely free audio that the Success magazine, what's his name? Darren Hardy. He's the president of Success magazine. So they have a bunch of stuff in there. The book that the Coach Basics is, it's the 45-second presentation. So I have a book, but there's an audio. And what the 45-second presentation is, it's really all about what multi-level marketing is, because that's the company that Beachbody is. It's not direct sales, it's multi-level marketing. And this really explains what the business is and what their model is. So this is a really good one. A lot of people also choose The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, and that's a really good book. That's all about doing the daily 3 vital skills every single day consistently. Like when I first started, I was working full time, but I was sort of doing this on the side and just doing it maybe 10, 15 minutes when I had chance. And you'll start to see if you're consistent over 6 months, your business really starts to build up momentum. So you guys can write in here your why. So there's a space right here. You really want to dig into like why you became a coach. And I tell all my new coaches to write this down, within the first week that you became a coach. And the reason is because you're gonna, maybe in 3 weeks or 4 weeks, things are going to get tough and life's going to get in the way. And you really want to keep going back to your why, why you became a coach. And it meant, is it for your own fitness accountability? Is it for, you really want financial freedom? Do you want both? And just sort of writing down, why you became a coach, to inspiring others, whatever it is, everybody's why is different, and it's always going to change. So if you write down your why now and then look 6 months from now, it might completely have changed from what it was. So that's something that I strongly believe in. If you ask any of the top coaches on our team, it's probably the biggest thing that gets them through every day is their why. Let's see. So on this call, on this right here, it says Monday National Wake Up Call. So you guys have probably heard me saying like, the National Wake Up Call, or I send on that coaches thread. Shaun T talked on Monday about the new release of Max 30. So every Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific time, so 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time, Beachbody has a national wake-up call, which is always like something really important that's going on that week. Most often, it's always a coach that's talking, just somebody that sort of started their journey with coaching and shares some of their, how they became, financial free, or how they started to help people grow a team. It's always something different. And it's always really, really interesting to hear. And they're always recorded too. So you can always go back and listen to the recording. So
Where do you go back to listen to those?
What'd you say? What, Kelly?
Where do you go back and listen to those?
Oh, in the online
Sorry.
office.
Okay.
Oh, in the online office, on the right-hand side, there is a little tab that says like news for the week, and it has a link, and they'll put it right there. So it will say like news, and it'll be like, if I could show you, I'm gonna see if I can get on here.
No, it's fine. I mean, I can probably figure it out. Yeah.
Anyway, it's in the online office on the like right-hand side, like right when you sign in, there's a link, and it's like always updating. So like there's a link right now that says like news flash, like Max 30 just released, or the National Wake Up Call recording, this month's challenge pack special. So it's always like you can go in there and listen to it. And I kind of like listening to it on the computer because you can fast forward too. So that's kind of
okay.
Let's see. All right. So Coach Training Academy. So in your online office, there's a tab as well. It's called Coach Training Academy. And it basically has every single video with the business essentials and how to earn, how to invite, and it's all within like one little link. It's really awesome. They have, this is your 7-day business quick start lesson. So there's another video that will go over this whole guide. Your profile and your websites. So if you click that, it will bring you right to where you need to set up your profiles and your websites. It will give you an overview of the Team Beachbody site, and then an overview of the Coach Online Office. Let's see. Okay, so set goals. So everybody has different goals, and I usually send people that video of what you want out of the coaching, and your coach and your upline coach will help you establish whatever your goals are based off of what you really want out of the coaching opportunity. There's usually 3 different types of coach. One, and they can change at any time. One is you just want to be a discount coach, and you just want to get 25% off on product on Shakeology. So Kelly and my grandma, Kelly's on the call right now. She's 90 and she's a coach, and she's a discount coach. Did you know that, Kelly?
No, I didn't. That's so funny.
So like obviously Nana is not like working the business, unless maybe she is. I don't know. So that's one way, and that's actually how I got started. My mom actually like signed me up, and I only wanted to do it for the discount. And then obviously like my goals changed once I started to use the programs and the products, and I wanted to be more involved with the coaching. So you never know what type of coach your coach wants to be. They might start out being a discount, and then they might want to be more involved. The second one is that you just want to get a discount, and you kind of want to work it part-time, and sort of be able to pay for your product and start out by, sharing it with your friends and family. And the third is you want to go all in learning the business. Like I usually tell people, it takes a little bit to learn. rank advance to an Emerald, qualify for Success Club, get those trips, and go sort of all in. So the first month is obviously doing Coach Basics, which all of you are doing or redoing, and you can do it twice. And this will really help you start to understand how we invite and run our challenge groups. But the first goal really for every single coach is to be able to pay for your product and qualify for Success Club starters, or just start earning Success Club. And the way that you earn Success Club is, what Success Club is you earn rewards and recognition, including annual trips for your entire family. You qualify for Success Club by earning 5 Success Club points in 1 calendar month. And basically, and you have to also personally order at least 90 PV on Home Direct, which means your shake has to be on Home Direct Shakeology, which everyone is once they sign up with a challenge pack. So basically, in the month of, let's say, December, so this month right now, if you help, it's 2 points for a new challenge pack customer, 1 point for a new Shakeology HD customer, and 2 points for a new challenge pack coach. So basically, you're not trying to help like 1,000 people a month. You're trying to help 3 people a month. So that would be, a customer. Let's say you had 3 customers order challenge pack. That's 6 Success Club points because each one is 2. And you would earn Success Club 5 for the month of December. When you, and then in the month of January, what Beachbody does is they give you, when you hit Success Club and you're an Emerald coach, they give you Shakeology customers. So Beachbody has guaranteed that any Shakeology customer they ever receive, that they go directly to a Beachbody coach. And they go to a Beachbody coach that has made Success Club. So the way that, so that's what you hear when people say, like, I made Success Club this month. You might have seen people post that. That's basically what it means, is that they have personally helped at least 3 people with a challenge pack, whether they're a coach or they're a customer. The second thing is opportunity to qualify for leads and bonuses when you rank advance to an Emerald coach. So an Emerald coach is really, honestly, super easy. It's you yourself personally sponsor at least 2 coaches. So these coaches could be, I think when I rank advanced to an Emerald, I personally sponsored my cousin and I personally sponsored my husband. And at first they both wanted to be discount coaches, and then I rank advanced to an Emerald. And when you rank advanced to an Emerald, Beachbody you get to go into this lead wheel. So it's called like a customer lead wheel. So once you get to Emerald, the month of, January, they would give you at least 1 to 2 free customers, and you would get them, you would be their coach. So Beachbody spends millions of dollars a year on infomercials. You probably see their ads like all over the place, like everywhere on TV. They spend millions of dollars, and that's where the customers are coming from. And when they buy something on, a 1-800 number or TV, that customer gets assigned to an Emerald coach. So I go into my online office and I usually get like 1 to 2 customers, and it might say Bob ordered Insanity, and I have his contact information and his number, and I can reach out to him and say, hey, you got Insanity. I have this free group. Do you want to join it? And I don't initially get the commission right away from the customer because I didn't obviously find him. But if he ever orders in the future, I get 25% commission off of any of my customers. So if you're an Emerald coach for a while, your customer base is starting to grow from you inviting people and then this customer lead program. So when you're an Emerald coach, let's say this month in December, you rank advanced to an Emerald and you personally sponsor 2 coaches, and each one of your coaches, let's say your husband signed up with a challenge pack and your friend signed up with a challenge pack, that's 4 Success Club points, and you are now a rank advanced to an emerald, and you just need 1 more point. So let's say somebody orders a challenge pack, so you would become an emerald, and you would qualify for those customer leads, and the next month in January, Beachbody gives you those free customers, and they give you a Shakeology customer. And when you get those Shakeology customers, you right away get the commission. So each Shakeology customer is like $30, and that person on Shakeology, they might order it 1 time, or they might order it every single month. So you don't really know what type of customer you're going to get from Beachbody, but usually I'll get a Shakeology customer. It might say like they order it once, or they've given me Shakeology customers that are ordering like every single month. So do you guys have any questions about the Success Club and the Emerald? No. If you ever got to the point where you were like,
No.
hey, Andrea, I have somebody that wants to sign up as a coach, like you just message me and I will either talk to them, like we could do a 3-way call. You could just get on the call and I would be able to explain to them what coaching is, or about the discount if they want to do a discount coach, and help you train them. So a lot of coaches, like they might come in and they're not fully trained, like don't really know what they're doing, and that's how every coach is, but they might have somebody that right away that really wants to do it with them. You don't have to worry about training that coach, because I will help you train them. And that's why we have Coach Basics and we have our upline support. So I think that is this other list that gives you some other ideas on how to invite into a challenge group, support challenge groups. This is for people that honestly don't have a support team. We have a really big team that already has challenges set up, but a lot of coaches come into it and they don't really have anything. So this is sort of, like a Coach Basics, ask your sponsor coach. So those are just things that you can look at too. So I will send this to you guys. I don't know if you have this or not. Do you have this, Kelly? Or Brittany or Catherine? You might. I'll just send it to you guys after.
I think so, but
I'll just resend it. It's good to have. I remember you saying you were trying to download it.
okay.
You're like, all right. All right, so the next thing I'm going to go over is our Facebook. All right, so the first thing that I tell coaches is our Facebook can get like really, really a lot of people commenting, especially when we're in these big challenge groups. And you might log in and be like, oh my God, like where do I start? Do you feel that way sometimes? Because
Yeah.
I do. So the first thing that I tell people to do is I say to go onto your groups in your Facebook, and you want to hit more, and you want to add groups to your favorites. So if you're in Coach Basics, you want to add it to your favorites. You just hit add to favorites, and then you want to hit this star, and then hit edit notifications, and then you can, instead of leaving the notifications on, turn them off. That way you won't get all the dings on your computer. And I usually do that for all the groups that I'm in. So you guys probably are in Coach Basics, like the coach group and our free group. So the way that I rearrange my Facebook groups is I come over here and then I just click on this. You can hover over the groups once they're in your favorites, and then you hit rearrange, and then I sort of rearrange them. You can just move them to where you want to go. I am sort of like sort of anal, and I put my coach groups first, then I put my training groups, and then I do my challenge groups. So right now, like the biggest challenge group that I'm in is this PIO group, so I have that right there. Otherwise, like I can't really find it. I never, ever, ever go in my news feed. Your news feed is like the most confusing thing in the world, because it groups together all your Facebook groups in one thread. So you're literally going through here and it's like ads and pictures, and then you might see a challenge group, and you really honestly can't find anything. So I try to keep, when I'm going into the coach group, I go right into here, and then I go into the coach group. When I go into this is our free fitness group. Team Boom 6 is our free fitness group. And I think I need to make Catherine an admin. So if you had anybody that was interested in coaching, this is where and they don't buy anything from you, they just want to add the group, you could add them into this free group. I would have them, the only requirement is that you have to have them make a free membership with you. Have them sign up as a free profile so that you're their coach. Because what happens is people will go in here and they might just see something and they might randomly go buy it. And then if you're not assigned as their coach, then you don't get credit for it. And that sort of sucks. So it's always good to have them make a free account. The other thing is, each of you should probably have this invite document. And this is, so what I do is I save this document on my desktop, and then I save it on my computer. And usually like right now what I'm doing is I'm sending out the max 30. But if you were just going to regularly invite somebody, there is a, let's see here. Right here, it says, I love your pics. Not sure if you'd be interested, but I'm in a fun Facebook group where we share workout tips, motivation recipes. My Facebook link is on my bio if you want to join us. So a lot of coaches will invite through Instagram. And I know Brittany knows how to do it. I know you know how to do it, Kelly. And Catherine, do you have Instagram? Yeah? Okay. So the way that we invite through Instagram is we put in our Instagram bio, we have our Facebook link in my Instagram, and that's how people find me. So and the way that you would find your Facebook link is you just go to your page, so your page, and this is your Facebook link right here.
Okay.
And then what you do is you just put that in your Instagram bio. So what you're doing on Instagram is there's a little snowflake. You hit the snowflake on Instagram and you search for hashtags. So you can hashtag, fit family or healthy recipes or clean eating. And when you land on a photo, you can then send them this invite. Okay, so I usually do on Instagram like 30 invites a day, and I do them like usually 10 in the morning, 10 at lunch, and 10 at night. And you can't like sit here and you can't on Instagram copy and paste this one invite like 10 times, because Instagram will think that you're spam and they'll block you. So you have to sort of like mix it up a little bit. That's why I do like 10 at a time. You can also invite off of Facebook. And I do this a lot. It takes a little bit more time to get a response, but you can go to like, Jillian Michaels. And what I usually do is I'll like hover over a picture, and then it says like 19,000 people like this photo. And I know that this page is like filled with people that are fitness related or they like fitness. So what you do is you just hover over them, and you can just scroll through, and I sort of invite moms. I don't like, you can just, that's typically who I relate to, or like young, women, not a lot of like guys. And then usually what you do is I just hover over, and then there's a message. And then I just type it in there. I change it. So like, I love your pics. I'll say like, I saw you on a fitness page, a group. Send me a Facebook friend request if you're interested. And so that's one invite. Oops. Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess you have this, oh, that sucks. I must have added that. I'm like, I'll ping $1 to send you an invite. Usually, if you have one mutual friend, you used to be able to send it. But the thing that it does with Facebook, so this is what we used to do like 2 years ago, is I don't know if you guys know this, but in Facebook you have two messages. You have an Facebook message, and then you have an other folder. And this other folder if you send an invite to somebody and you're not friends with them, it goes to their other folder. So sometimes I will like send them a friend request, and if they accept it, then I'll send them an invite. Let's see. So usually Instagram is usually where I find it. I also invite on Pinterest too. And the way you invite on Pinterest is you just find photos, and I can show you my Pinterest quick. But the point is there's like 1,000 different ways to invite, and there's like millions and millions of people out there that probably would love to be in a free fitness group like ours. So on my Pinterest, I just have like a little bit about who I am, and then I have my Facebook link. And then if I wanted to send messages to people that follow me, I don't know if you guys have Pinterest, but if you just click your people that follow you, you can send them messages. You click on people that follow you. You click, Lauren, she follows me. And then there's this little star button in the corner, and it says send a message. And then I can send her a message. And then that will go directly to Lauren, and she'll get that message from me. And if she's interested, she'll just look at my profile, and then she can click my link, and it will send me a friend request. So usually I use like all these other Instagram and all that just to, people I'm inviting. I obviously have my friends or my family, and if they're interested, I'll just start out by, telling them about our group. And then what happens is, like, when they send me a friend request, I will accept their friend request. And then on the invite guide, I just thank them for their ad. It says, I love connecting with other people who are trying to create a healthier lifestyle. I'm in a fun, free fitness group. I'd love to add you. Can you tell me a little bit about your health and fitness goals? And I just send them that first contact right through a message. And then whenever she has time to respond, we'll start our conversation of, what her goals are. And then if she wants to join our group. So I sort of use my Facebook Messenger as my email. So I went through my Messenger and I deleted all the messages that I ever had, and I use this as a way to connect with people. So like let's say like Daniela. And November 18th, like I sent her an invite and she accepted. And then I sent her that first initial thing, and then she says, I'm always looking for motivation support. And then I asked her, what some of her goals are. What does she typically do with kids? Because she said that her biggest struggle was her kids. And then she went into a little bit of what she likes to do. And I'm not like I do use the invite stuff, but like I like she had a picture of her haircut, and I like really liked it, so I told her I liked it. So I sort of like, you can look on her page and like see what they're about. And then I asked her if she wanted to join our PIO group, and then she said that she was interested in maybe joining our Max 30 group. So that's kind of where we left off. So, and everyone's a little bit different, but that's kind of how I connect and I keep up with. If she got to the point like Andrea just wanted to join our free fitness group, then I would just go into our free group. I would add Andrea, and then I would just follow up with that next step on the invite guide. There's also steps on here. If somebody asks you, there's other sample questions that you can ask them. There's, this is probably the most important part, is that 90% of people do not reply to me. And the reason is, like, they don't just not reply because maybe they might look at their phone and they might not see, they might be like at the grocery store and then just not have a chance to respond, because a lot of people use their phone. So I usually follow up twice, and probably about 90% of people will respond when I say, like, this is the last time I'm going to contact you. And if they don't respond, then I sort of move on. They're still friends with me on Facebook, so if they see my post and they want to join at a later date, then that's okay too. But this gives you some other, if they say, like, what's the group about, there's an explanation of what our free group's about. If they ask you why they have to make a free profile, we explain why. They might ask you, they might say they already have another account. It gives you an option of how you would send an email to have you be their coach. Maybe they don't have a coach, but they just have a Beachbody coach or account already set up. After you add them into the free group, you send them this. It thanks them for making the profile. And then it tells them a little bit about what our fitness group is and if they can comment on the thread and share their goals. And then from here, this step 5 and down is starting to introduce them into the coaching and seeing if they want to first take a co-leadership role in the group. So a lot of people, I ask all my customers to take a co-leadership role, whether they want to be a coach or not, because I think it gets them more involved. If you get to the point where they like really, really like co-leading, then I usually ask them, have you ever thought about doing what I do as a coach? And if they say yes, then I go in to share with them more about the coaching opportunity. You can do it that way, or you can just start out by inviting them to maybe join one of our challenges. So the biggest thing that I'm probably going to do in December is I have already copied on here our December. This is our December challenge group. So our January 1st challenge. And I'm probably going to go through my Facebook and just invite people that I think that might want to do Insanity or join my challenge in like January. So you can do that too. You can just, you can send your friends just let them know, like Brittany Hall, she posted on her wall when she first became a coach, like just saying, hey, I became a fitness coach. If you are interested in learning more. I forgot what you said, but I have the script in the file tab because I thought it was good. And I think that is pretty much it. I think that's all I'm going to go over. I don't want to overwhelm everyone. We go over this over again in Coach Basics, so you're going to hear this whole thing again. If you're looking for that invite document, if you go into our coach group and then in the files tab, pretty much everything or anything that you ever want is in this file tab. Every document, in the invite guide, the 7-day quick starts in here. So you can pretty much find anything in this file tab. And if you don't know where it is, you can just ask me and I can tag you in it. Do you guys have any questions? I know that was a lot to take in. You're probably going to want to hear it again. All right. Well, if you don't have any questions, I recorded this. So Brittany, I'll send it to your coaches. Okay. All right. Thanks so much, guys, for getting on. And if you have questions after this, just let me know. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks, Andrea.
Yeah. All right. Bye. Do you know who won the SU game?
Not SU.
Oh, SU?
Oh, SU lost.
Oh, they lost? Oh.
Craig's pissed.
I don't want to go downstairs then.
They lost. I know. He just came upstairs all pissy.
I'm going to go downstairs and Chuck's going to be like, what the hell? All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to bed.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.